What's going on? My name is So Soon, a.k.a. Sound of Something Out of Nothing. I probably have a lot of feedback because I'm talking mad loud. But you are tapped into Artists of NYC. I don't got my Artists of NYC shirt on me, but I'm an Artist of NYC. Don't get it twisted. Boop.
We need more. Okay. Yeah, I think that's perfect. It's level?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, good.
You ain't got no money, take your broke.
All right, how did you want to introduce?
Is it rolling? We rolling on a river? Suck it.
Since he's gonna be introducing us, should we walk out?
No.
Okay.
I think it should look like we just
Okay.
we got
So let's
caught,
just
we got
talk.
caught, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, just like that. Hey, can I get your
Thank you.
Hey,
How you doing, y'all?
welcome back to NY Not, presented by a
excited.
lot
You
of
excited
films
for
and
this
artists of
episode?
NYC show.
You look
We
cute.
are here with OMG Niki, a.k.a. MIZZ P, Ananiki Peoples, and we're also here with Tiff Carvalho. Is that, did I say
Carvalho.
it right? Oh, my bad, bro.
No, her name is hella
Carvalho. All right, and then we're here with Tiff Carvalho.
Yep.
So let's get it.
Let's go.
What's going on,
We're
guys?
back for
We're
another
back! Yay! I'm excited.
Mhm.
Welcome to NY Not, brought to you by Artists of NYC Show. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, follow, and send me some money to my Cash App, OMG Niki. I'm just playing, but do the other stuff I said before. Sending me Cash App.
But we do accept tips and all of that.
We do.
You know, just
Guys, we're also looking for sponsors. So if you would like to sponsor a nicely curated show with intelligent minority individuals who do not discriminate against others, I think this would be perfect.
absolutely. We out here. And if you're wondering why we're dressed like this for this episode.
Don't you utter another word. Let me get some of this. No.
Girl, so we out here, you know, it's been a long week. We figured it's time to kick it back and relax a little bit. Tone it down. This is actually probably the best segue into our next little segment here.
I
Which is we're
think
gonna
so,
feel
too.
ourselves all over.
I have a hood. I didn't know.
You got a hood too.
I didn't know. I'm in the hood.
Damn.
Oh.
So I got this. Look, I got ears on my hood.
What made you get this?
I must give this a little shout out. I'm gonna give you. Hold on. All right.
Like, do you be wearing this to
Look
bed
at
with
this.
your man?
Yes.
And he be
actually,
like, girl, bring the cookies. Bring the
Actually,
cookies.
yes.
She got the milk. She got the milk.
You would be surprised how
That's what
many
I would
times I have worn
I
this. Honestly, so this, I have always wanted a cow onesie, specifically a cow.
I'm sorry.
With the udders. So I'm very happy that this, and it's a pocket, so it's like a kangaroo pouch. Put whatever you want in here. Look. I've got a lot of stuff going
That's
on
the
here.
right
Oh,
size,
it did
too.
have a tail, but the tail got ripped out, so it's actually.
Oh, I wonder
Yeah.
how.
You would think. All right. I do have to tell you. I will tell you how.
Yeah, tell us.
I will tell you
I'm
how.
listening.
It's
Hold
actually
on.
not as. It's a little weird, maybe a little dirty,
It's already weird.
but it's not in the way you would think. All right, so this is really what happened. So I pee a lot. Like I have a small bladder.
Okay.
Like I have maybe, I don't know if that's a real thing, but my bladder is very overactive. So we
Uh-huh.
out here, me in a onesie, you know, the real talk is that you got to take this whole shit off to pee. Like you can't
True,
just,
true,
there's
true.
no flap, you know, there should be, but there isn't. So when there was a little tail here, right, I pulled it down to pee and I pulled it back up. Everything's fine. You know, it didn't fall into the toilet or nothing, but it was under my foot. So when I pulled it back up,
The tail ripped.
I ripped the tail off.
Ah.
Mhm.
She ripped the whole ass.
The whole thing.
Goddamn.
Whole thing. I ripped a new one. Ripped him a new one. You know, apparently cow farts, though, dead ass, like cow farts, because we talking about, I don't know, ripping a new one. I guess that's a fart reference, right?
Uh-huh.
So apparently cow farts, like, are bad for the environment.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it not methane? Like we have
some
methane?
shit like that. I don't know exactly what it is. They have like multiple stomachs or something, and I don't know what's going on because all you eating is grass all day. Hopefully, if you're getting that grass-fed beef.
Listen, let me tell you something. Speaking of eating grass, like it makes sense because.
Where's this going?
Do you know vegetarians? Like, have you ever been around a vegetarian and when they're farting and stuff, like, it's like, you might as well eat meat. You might as well eat all the shrimp because y'all farts stink. Like, even though, and
veggies.
shout out to the
I
vegetarians.
happen to be a vegetarian.
How are you farts?
Contrary on
Fart in the glass and save it for me. So wait a minute. This is actually interesting. I didn't know you were a vegetarian. I had no idea.
I feel like I did know this somehow.
I did not know this. Like,
I tell everybody this, and they tell me they didn't know this months after I told them.
You probably did tell
like,
me.
What's going on?
You probably did tell me.
Somebody told me this today. Literally, I told the dude, I said, yo, you could take me out to lunch to pay me for a job or whatever. He was like, what kind of restaurant? I said, vegetarian. And we went there and all that. And just this morning, I posted something about vegans. He was like, you vegetarian?
Oh, no.
Took me to a veggie restaurant.
Now, are you vegan or vegetarian? Because that's always the follow-up question now. But I
that
know
was
the
my
difference.
next question.
I know the difference.
Do you
but a lot
eat
of people don't.
cheese? Do you eat milk?
Nah, I don't eat cheese.
He's
and
a
milk.
Oh, so you're
vegan.
vegan. Do you eat no eggs,
the-
nothing, right?
What's the difference?
All right,
Vegan,
so
vegetarian?
vegans are no animal products.
Vegans is
whatsoever.
nothing made by animal. If the animal spat it out or it came from an
Right.
animal, you're not effing with it.
So
No
vegetarian is
eggs.
different?
Vegetarian,
Just no meat.
you'll have butter. You'll
Right.
probably still
Oh.
eat cheese.
Right.
You eat
Eggs.
fish. But
Oh,
vegans
shit.
are complete veggies and grains
Oh,
and cardboard
I did
and
not.
sadness.
There's some interesting vegan diets out there.
and
but, I mean,
unfulfilled
this-
palates. No, I'm just playing. I'm joking. All right, guys.
Okay.
So I just want to take a moment real quick to feel myself.
Yes, I felt my hoodie.
I have on my juicy
and it's soft.
robe.
Very
Thank you. Thank you very much. I got this today because I needed a new robe and I knew we were doing our slumber party-esque thing today. So I was like, you know what? And why not? Buy it.
Bye.
So I put it in the cart and now I'm here. So
Yes, and it's a nice pink. You got that
thank
Barbie
you.
thing going on.
Well, you know, I'm a
today.
Barbie girl in a black man's world, you know what I'm
There
saying?
we go.
No.
Yo, but I mean, I still haven't even seen that movie.
Me neither, but I'm waiting. Okay, so my sister thinks she's slick. My sister loves Barbie, right?
Uh-huh.
Shout out to Nefertiti. I love you very much. She loves Barbie, everything Barbie. She wanted to go see the movie, but I'm the type, even though I work in the industry and stuff, I will go to 1-2-3 movie and az.to movie so fast. Yeah, like I don't want to leave my house.
I agree.
Like-
especially with the way they've been selling out, and like in tandem with Oppenheimer, it's like
Yeah.
I can't with this. I'm one of those people though that like, all right, you know, Game of Thrones shows like that, those big ass shows. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Like when everybody was watching it, I was not. I had no idea what anybody was talking about. Nothing. I was like. Then about 4 or 5 years later, I was like, now I'm gonna sit down and watch it. Now I'm gonna see what's going on. And I was like a few seasons in, and I was like, yo, did you guys see what happened? A horror.
And they're looking at you like, yeah, that was
And they're
7
like-
years ago.
Yeah, and then this happens, and I'm like, well, thanks, man. I was just gonna get to that
Oh,
episode.
they spoiled it
but-
for you because you was late.
But it's also I see the memes and everything that like before I'm supposed to see them because I'm so late to the game.
Right,
So I
right.
wouldn't doubt if I go see Barbie when I'm like 65, like for my 65th
Then you know what?
birthday.
We can go see it together, and
I
it'll,
think
it'll
so,
probably
too.
be like $3 or $4.
Yeah,
then
it'll be
you
like a
know?
few years from
Yeah.
now. You're
My
59.
type of, my type of shit. You know?
It'll be like
Oh, it'll be mad free.
mad
It'll
free
be
for
because
us.
I'm 59.
Yeah.
Remember that?
And we're gonna get that senior citizen discount,
Yes.
which is the best.
And then we can go out to eat and get another
That's
discount.
what I'm talking about.
You know what? She's using me. Did you guys see the pattern that's going on here? Because I'm the senior citizen here. Anyway, so guys,
But for 59, we're just gonna roll with this number. What do you do to stay so youthful?
okay, guys,
Nikki? Tell us.
listen. All right. If you really, really, do y'all really want to know?
Yes, I do.
Do y'all really want to know? You guys too, and you too. Do you really want to know?
Can't hear y'all.
All right. This is what I say. They say black don't crack. I say it don't crack, but it do sag. I will say that. The reason why I'm able to age so gracefully, no one ever believes that I'm 59 is because I stopped sucking dick at 25.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah. So, well, if you guys want to learn more about that, make sure you guys follow me at OMG Niki with the underscore, and make sure you guys tune in to the NY Not podcast, and I'll tell you more about it.
That's right.
Okay, I'll tell you what you can do. Okay.
Got some helpful tips there for us.
Word.
Helpful
My brains
tips.
just went so many different places with that one, man.
You're not really 59, though.
Of course I am.
Okay.
Of course I am.
I was about to say, girl, damn. You really roll with that number. Like,
Nah, I'm
you
58.
look great. Okay.
I'm
I believe
58.
that. I would have guessed like 53.
No, 58. 58. Because you know, when you stop sucking dick at 25, your whole horizons, everything just opens up and your legs close and you're able to stay young.
Oh my God.
You're able to stay young. Okay. So guys, let's move forward. What's next? Like, let's take a moment to whine.
Oh, always gotta whine.
I want to
about
take a moment to
something.
whine
Just worry
today.
about it.
Let's get our cups full. Let's
Take
get
a
our cups
moment to
full.
whine.
And we're gonna take some short, quick moments to whine. Because we have a lot to talk about today.
Look at that professional pour, by the way.
That.
You know.
Oh, I'm
Hey.
sorry. We ain't got time for professional pause. Okay?
Bam, bam. You wanna go first this time?
Okay.
Let's see what we got.
Okay, guys.
You
So,
wanna-
what you guys don't know about me, well, I did mention this kind of briefly in the first episode, is that I am in culinary school. I am doing a culinary apprenticeship. It's something that I've always been interested in, and I'm finally taking that next step to, you know, be greater than I am. So what I would like to complain about is people, and when I say people, I mean other chefs, not realizing that it's not fucking about you, bitch. Okay, it's about the fucking plate. It's about pushing the plate out. It's about you listening to the group and doing what the fuck you need to do, okay? We're all here to learn, all right? Because when you get into an actual Michelin star restaurant, when you actually are catering to fine dining customers and people who are used to that lifestyle, they're not gonna give a fuck that you got kids. They don't care that your foot hurts. Make the fucking plate and push it out. And then talk to me about the other shit after, okay? That's what I like to whine about.
Let's whine about
Yeah.
that together.
Nice. There's a lot of passion involved in that one right there.
Absolutely.
What you gonna
Girl,
whine about,
ooh.
girl?
That's actually very valid. I was gonna sort of I'm gonna sort of segue off of that, because what I would like to whine about is just in general creating the thing. Okay, so I understand that we're independent artists. We don't always got the funds to pay for everybody, you know, livelihoods. I understand. I'm very blessed that I have a lot of people around me that are willing to help, but I am fucking tired of people's egos getting in the way, to the point where it's like, it's really snooty energy, you know, when you're just trying to create something and everybody has agreed to create it together and we have put forth our time and our efforts to do this thing for free, which we understand, right? But then here comes one person who had a bad day. Just one person with a bad day.
Trying to fuck it up for everybody.
Bad day, bad situation. I don't know what the hell is influencing their energy for that day. We all got our shit, right? And it's valid if you want to come in here upset about it. If you're not getting paid, I understand. But why the hell do you got to take it out on me?
Right.
I just asked you a question.
Where that person at?
They're going to know if I say it. So
I'm ready to fuck them up. I'm ready to fuck them up. You hear
I'm
me?
sensitive.
And
but
I ain't never had no
understand,
fight.
You know what I mean? Like, I understand and I feel you. You're not even wrong. You're not even wrong. I'm just sensitive. Like, it's hard for me to ask for help.
No, but they are wrong.
Like, all I did was say, hey, do you like how this looks? You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta give it. Don't gotta tell me that nobody is. Or I'm gonna go into it.
I absolutely agree with you. Our wines right now are
I'm grateful.
They're very cohesive right now.
Very grateful, but I'm also very like
Annoyed.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Like,
you have the right. Like, that person is wrong. Like, let's toast to that. Like, wine to that.
it's hard, you know? Like,
Guys, listen, if you have something that you want to whine about or whine out about, make sure you guys hit us up in the DM at ARTISTSOFNYC show, okay?
Mhm.
And we will whine out for you on the
We will.
show,
We
okay?
we
We'll
hear you.
shout you out and we'll whine out, okay?
That's right.
Yeah, make sure you guys leave comments. Leave comments on YouTube. Check out the YouTube channel,
That's
Artists
right.
of New York City Show, NYC Show.
That's right. And if you don't drink wine, we'll still find some way to wine with you. We got this. We could wine dancing. We could dance. We could dance it out. That should be actually.
That's actually pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
We'll table that one.
Literally got time for a brief conversation.
Let's.
Fashion Crocs.
We should
You want to
do
do the
Crocs.
Crocs?
Oh man,
Yeah.
please don't say
Let's do
the
the
Crocs.
Crocs.
I'm wearing
All
mine
right,
right now.
listen. All right, listen.
I'm wearing mine right
This is a
now,
very
man.
important topic.
Don't flame me right now, bro.
Let me get one.
I spotted
Let me get
those.
one. Let me get one.
But you know
Let me get
something?
one.
Let me tell you something though. I have respect for this Croc, for this specific Croc.
Hold on, guys.
Not all Crocs, but this specific one has. But I mean, it is a fairly wonky looking shoe. But I'm also.
Sorry.
Listen, I wear some weird shit. Like I can't even complain. Look at me. I can't complain. But there's something about a Croc that feels offensive to me. Like if you show up, these ones can get a pass, and the other ones that can get a pass are those.
What is offensive?
The high ones. It's offensive. I don't know. I'm offended. Because number one, you know, if you have smelly feet, that smell's escaping through those holes.
My feet stink?
That's a fact.
Not those, though. You're good. But it happens, all right? The other thing is, why? Just why? Because let me tell you, I first was introduced to Crocs in like a restaurant setting, like at the freaking nursing homes, like they, you know, the doctor's office. I get that they're comfortable. They got use. They're non-slip. They're waterproof. Whatever. You could put little fucking gems. I thought that was to make the kids happy at the doctor, you know, like to look down at your feet and see the crazy nurse with a syringe looking, oh, but she's got Mickey Mouse on her feet. Like, that's cute. But for fashion, I'm so offended that you show up with that. Like, these get a pass only because they're not the big old sore thumb looking ones.
Oh, they big.
But I know you probably got a pair of those too. Man,
I need to know.
You buying a bunch of Crocs. They can't just have one either. They have to buy like 30 pairs.
That's 12.
Yeah, those
God
are 12.
damn.
Like, come on, they look like your feet were like they got swollen. Like your feet are too swollen, so they can't fit nothing. What, you wearing like 30 pairs of socks or something? I don't understand. Like
30 pairs of socks.
I just don't understand why they're fashionable.
Crocs are just ugly.
They're
like,
ugly.
They're just ugly shoes. Like, but I hear that they're comfortable. I don't own a pair, but
you know what else is comfortable? No feet, no shoes. You don't see me pulling out no shoes. You'd be offended if I did that.
Hold on, what y'all feel about them being shown in a movie, idiosyncrasies, like back in like 2000, and it was supposed to be like idiot shoes, and everybody had them on, and the thing was like nobody's gonna wear them.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it was in a movie, Idiosyncrasies, back in like the 2000s or whatever, and those Crocs, not those particular, but the regular Crocs that you're talking about, they were like in the movie, but they were like called idiot shoes. And the designer for Crocs made them, and it's like, ain't nobody gonna wear them shits. Like, you know, they just for the movie, whatever.
That's what
And
I'm saying.
fast forward, everybody and their grandmother got a pair of Crocs.
I don't
so
I had no idea.
I didn't know about that, but
I didn't see the movie, so it made me want to go watch the movie.
It doesn't bother me though, because just like how the word black people have turned the word nigga into something different, like it could be the same thing for the Crocs
No, they
shoes. And
cannot.
I'm just saying, like, I don't wear them, so I don't like it. Don't bother me.
It's not the same.
It's not the
You
same?
can't compare nigga to shoes. Like,
Okay, I mean,
idiot shoes.
Okay, well, that's a bad
Nigga.
example. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know. It's been a long day.
I don't like them. It's hard for like. I don't know what's worse. Like people used to shit on the slides and socks movement, right? What is the difference between Crocs and socks now? Like Croc and sock.
Let me give my opinion on Crocs.
I mean,
I think Crocs are very, very ugly, but they're comfortable. And because I'm getting into culinary, I'm definitely thinking about getting a pair.
Okay,
but
but see,
more
that's cool.
importantly, how the fuck is your foot this big? Like, I want to meet your father. Like, I wanna see who he is. Because I have questions that require answers.
You know what they say about big feet?
Like, okay, guys.
The bigger the foot.
Could you date a girl
bigger
who
the
had a
Croc.
Croc shoe this big? Like,
I
could
can't
you?
date anybody with a Croc.
Could you? Like, and what if like everything was just, she got the Sasquatches going on? She got the
man.
Jesus walks 20 times?
And then I will say this, and I know I'm gonna
Thank
get
you,
a lot
Ra.
of heat for this, a lot of heat for this. And then they started to make the Crocs into like, they got the Kanye version now. They got the like dinosaur looking, Yeezy looking.
I mean, but it makes sense. Why not recreate that wheel
And why
and
not?
get more money? Like I wish I
And
thought of
why
it.
not?
And why not?
That's why I can't fully hate on them, because I see their use. Like if I pulled up on you and you was cooking a dish, you know, and I looked down and you had Crocs, I'd be like, all right, now we go out and you wearing them Crocs, and be like,
Watch, I guarantee you next summer, the Crocs are gonna be the new sandal to know if you could do it on the barbecue grill. Watch.
you might be onto something there.
I think so.
I believe that.
All right, so we're about to go, guys, but before we go, we want to end with telling you guys a thing we like to do like right before we go to bed. What do you like to do?
Oh man. Okay, so honestly, we always like to smoke, but if we don't, I like to get into my skincare routine. That's been my new thing. Like I'm not gonna lie, like I bring all my shit to the bathroom because I don't keep it in there. It doesn't fit. Like, and I think it's kind of weird. So I was like, whatever. I bring all my things to the bathroom. I do my little self love little massage in the face, keep them wrinkles at bay. You know, I don't know. And then a lot of people have been telling me I look like I'm like 18. So
You do.
59.
We're the same age, girl. We're the same age. All right, so right before I go to bed, I normally like to, I'll shower like down to right before I go to bed, right? I'll take a nice hot shower, and then I'll, while the skin is still damp, put on the oils. I only use high-end oils. We'll talk about that later.
That is important, though.
And I do toke about 3 before I actually take my ass to bed, and I find something to watch me. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in today. This is Why Not Podcast. Make sure you guys tune in to Artists of NYC Show on Instagram. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I'm OMG Niki with the _.
And I'm Carvalho Tiff.
And why not?
And why not?
Bye, guys. It was so much fun. We'll see you again.